Okay, so again, after that cutscene ends, you just want to walk forward. Then we have another unskippable cutscene, and after this next cutscene, which is like a minute and a half long, there's going to be a loading screen, and then immediately a cutscene we can skip. So,
despite the dangerous visitor lurking around Hogwarts, Harry insisted on going to visit Hagrid. He was anxious to hear the outcome of Buckbeak's trial.
Was that? I think it was. Oh, Buckbeak! Poor Hagrid. They've carried out the execution. Look, it's Scabbers. See, Ron, Crookshanks was innocent. I got to give naughty rats. Oh.
Okay, so loading screen, and then mash cutscene skip and hold forward. Then we're gonna see the first skeleton, and you want to mash cutscene skip again, and then just have it both. All of the skeletons are like that. They're kind of annoying. That was unfortunate. Cast a little more on this. The first gate, if you stay to the right, you can get through it faster. This one, just walk forward pretty much anywhere. There's a little trick in this room. Probably doesn't even save any time, but once you have both Harry and Hermione cast on it, have Harry jump up onto this, and then you can cast on these guys behind you. Climb up, cast on the door, and you have a salamander fight and a skeleton fight.
Oh no! Salamanders! Bring the stuff, Glacier! Glacier! Bring the stuff, Glacier! Bring the stuff, Glacier! Bring the stuff,
After you kill the last one, you're going to want to mash cutscene skip because the camera's going to try to drag you back to this opening, and cutscene skip just cancels that. Cast on this door, for the save book, and mash cutscene skip here again. And then this door is going to open. We come through, cast on the dragon, and just like we did in Draconifor's Lapifors, we want to grab 2 of the fireballs, and then I'd recommend coming to the left of this statue when you're shooting the fire at it. You can like shoot at it from here, but then the movement getting back is a little finicky. Your hitbox is very large as the dragon, and you'll get stuck on stuff. So cast once, skip cutscene. Cast twice, skip cutscene. Then Hermione has to jump over these. You can sometimes... Okay, good, that just happened. Normally, Hermione's going to, like, grab onto the ledge as she climbs up. She can sometimes just skip over it, but it's kind of rare. I wouldn't suggest, like, specifically trying to go for skipping the ledge grab, because if you jump late, especially like here, you just fall. So take it a little safe. Get the ledge grabs, they don't matter much. And then there's a cutscene you can skip here. Harry have him come up, cast on this, jump over the fence, and go forward. This area is actually kind of boring. There aren't really any tricks in it. Cast on this chest, cast on the Spongify. Then, while you're flying up, you want to, like, when you get to like the peak of the jump, you want to drag the mouse down, cast on the Spongify tile, and you can like chain them together. So like that. Up and to the right to hit this switch and mash cutscene skip. Most of the time when I'm saying mash cutscene skip here, honestly, I press it till the cutscene skip starts and then I let go. I don't know these cutscene skips as well as the others. Most of them are short enough they don't really make a difference. Cast on the door, walk through, we have more skeletons. On the right side of this one. And then walk forward through this door, and we have a cutscene skip here. These are kind of interesting. So you're supposed to like cast each of these and walk forward. The triggers for casting on them pretty much always exist. So if I turn here, I can cast on this thing from kind of far away. So you're gonna want to double cast on that, then aim right over here, and we can start casting this before it even shows up. Yeah, we can do it with both of those, so that's kind of neat. Then we cast on these. Oh wait, there's a third one over here. I'm sorry. Cast on all 6 of these. Okay, now these stairs are annoying because if you're climbing up, you can randomly just get like little ledge grabs halfway up, and they happen randomly, and they're kind of dumb, and there's not much you can do to stop them if you're climbing up forwards. If you turn around and walk backwards, you completely, there's no chance of climbing up at all. So I would suggest doing that. Boring cutscene. And I'm actually going to mute the game again because we have Dementor fights after this, and those get loud. Okay, so now we have loading game screen, mash cutscene skip. Twice. On the second one, like, mash, and then once you see the cutscene skip going, stop pressing. And then we have the Dementor fights. The Dementor fights, we can speed them up a little. So what you want to do is cast on each of these, turn around towards the first one, and then right at the end of the cast, actually, if you can time it well, and I have to turn the volume back on to show this, right before you hear like the Dementors scream, if you hold cast, you can like build up the spell, and if you release at the right time, you can sometimes hit one of the Dementors in the second round before, like, right as it shows up. So I'm gonna try to show that. And I missed it, so I'm turning off the audio again. I will try to show it with the next set. And then just mash cutscene skip. And we're gonna mash straight through both of those. And now I'm gonna show back in time and the second set of Dementors, because Shrieking Shack is boring.
They've got Buckbeak in there
And I want to do
somewhere.
more in one video.
Awfully quiet. You're sure you set the time turner back the right amount?
Hold forward and start mashing the cutscene skip button, and as soon as it starts, just stop pressing. Hold up left, and we're gonna walk up here. Cast on this one as far away as you can. Like, the earlier that you cast on it, the better. And then jump on the sponge tile and wait for this to fall
Did
down.
it!
Perfect. Careful now.
Right. Oh no! The door closed!
Well, there's got to be a way out.
Dragon?
Casting the dragon. Again, jump to try to get a little early movement on it. Hit this flame. cast on the statue, and then try to turn around like immediately,
It's too high for me to
get
reach.
towards this flame again. Fireball. Climb up here and light that. Can't skip this cutscene, just have to watch it.
Hold tight. I'll see what's in there.
Hold forward, and then once we get in here, there's another imp fight. I mentioned earlier in Transfiguration that sometimes that the gate rises without all of the imps being killed. That can happen here, where this platform comes out without all of the imps being killed, and it's super rare, but super hype when it happens. So listen for that. I would show it, but I don't want to like grind out for it to happen. Cast on the switch,
Not yet.
and then we can chain these together.
Spongify.
Be careful with the first jump. If you're not like right in the middle of the Spongify tile, you'll sometimes get some weird jumps that just lose time. Once we get here, turn left and cast on this. Then we're gonna walk forward, and once the pixies appear, stop and back up a bit, because that just gives you a better set of angles to shoot at them from. Okay, now, back here behind this door, there is 2 Depulso switches that we're supposed to hit as Harry. But all that they look for is if Hermione has hit them or not. So if we walk up here, we can cast through this door and hit the switch. And just want to, sometimes you'll get the Depulso and it won't hit the switch, so you gotta listen to hear for like the switches turning around and the grate on the floor opening up. And then after that happens, then you want to hit the bunny and do all of his stuff. So now the door is open, and we've already hit the switches, and the grate's already open, so Harry can just come up, and we can skip that. There's a skippable cutscene up here, and just mash until the cutscene skip starts. Can't skip this cutscene. Now we have more Dementors, and I'm going to just try to do this well, and I'm going to try to not talk through it, except, of course, make sure there's skippable. Okay, so right there, I got one of the early shots. You just kind of gotta get the right timing for when to start building up the cast, and then release as late as you possibly can. And sometimes, like, swinging the camera around can make the spell loop around and hit them, and it can help. They're not necessary, they save a couple seconds each time, so they're helpful at the least. Okay, I'm going to turn off the game audio because I missed the second one and I already showed you what I needed to. Then mash cutscene skip. There's like 3 or 4 cutscenes in a row. And there's one right here too. I hit escape to turn the volume back on. There's a cutscene skip right here, and then we go into finals.